हाय गाइस, वेलकम टू द गुड लाइफ प्लान। और आज का एपिसोड थोड़ा हटके है, थोड़ा अलग है, क्योंकि आज के एपिसोड में मैं आपसे सवाल करने को कहूँगी अपने आप से, ताकि जवाबों के सहारे यू कैन रिक्लेम बैक योर हेल्थ, योर लाइफ। सो टुनाइट्स क्वेश्चन इज़ व्हाट इज़ हेल्थ। अगर आप ये सवाल गूगल देवी से करते हैं तो आपको 3 जवाब मिलते हैं। सबसे पहला, हेल्थ इज़ अ स्टेट ऑफ बीइंग फ्री फ्रॉम इलनेस और इंजरी। दूसरा, इट इज़ अ पर्सनस मेंटल और फिजिकल कंडीशन। और तीसरा काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है, इट इज़ अ टर्म यूज टू एक्सप्रेस फ्रेंडली फीलिंग्स टुवर्ड्स वंस कंपेनियन बिफोर ड्रिंकिंग। World Health Organization defines health as a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease. और ये ही definition extend करती है हमारी biomedical model में। वहाँ ये कहा जाता है health is the state of normal physiological functioning and absence of pathological conditions। यानी simple terms में अगर आप बीमार नहीं हैं तो आप healthy हैं। फिर आती है हमारी इकोलॉजिकल मॉडल। उसमें थोड़ा सा ब्रॉडर पर्सपेक्टिव लिया जाता है और इट इज़ कंसिडर्ड, आई मीन द एम्फेसिस इज़ ऑन द इंटरेक्शन ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल विद देयर एनवायरनमेंट। फिर आती है हमारी सोशल मॉडल, जो हमारे मेंटल हेल्थ को भी इनकम्पस करती है, एंड इट सेज दैट द स्टेट ऑफ इमोशनल वेलबींग इन विच एन इंडिविजुअल कैन कोप विद नॉर्मल स्ट्रेसेस ऑफ लाइफ, वर्क प्रोडक्टिवली एंड कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट टू देयर कम्युनिटी। ये सारे मिला के हमारे हेल्थ की डेफिनेशन होती है। सो ऑल दीज मॉडल्स बेसिकली डिफाइन हेल्थ फॉर अस, और हमारी टेंडेंसी होती है इन्हीं में से एक मॉडल को अपना के फॉलो करने की। बट आई बिलीव हेल्थ इज़ लाइक लाइफ। हम सबकी अपनी एक परिभाषा होती है, और हम में से जो दिग्गज हैं उनको हमारे दूसरों की ज़िंदगी की भी परिभाषा होती है। बट वॉट मैटर्स मोस्ट इज़ हाउ यू डिफाइन योर लाइफ, योर गुड लाइफ। And I think it is time that we extend the same courtesy to our health. So before you say I want to be healthy, define health for yourself. What is it? Is it climbing a certain flight of stairs without stopping? Is it waking up without pain? Is it having more energy? Is it planning that adventurous trek with your grandchildren? Is it having a thin waist? Is it having big muscles? Is it having a better body than your peers? It can be one of this, it can be none of these. बट द डेफिनेशन इज़ अ ग्रेट प्लेस टू स्टार्ट, क्योंकि इसी के बेसिस पे आप अपनी हेल्थ को बिल्ड करेंगे एंड होपफुली कुछ अचीव करने की कोशिश करेंगे। एंड जैसे ही आप कुछ अचीव करने की कोशिश करेंगे, इट विल फॉलो द 2 रूल्स ऑफ अचीवमेंट, विच इज़ नंबर 1, you will have to change, you will have to let go of who you are so that you can be who you want to be। ये सुनने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है, मगर जब आप करने लगेंगे, सबसे पहले आपको जो फेस करना पड़ेगा वो, यानी कि रूल 2 इज़ रिस्ट्रिक्शंस। देयर विल बी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस। अगर आप इफ़ यू वांट टू बी स्ट्रॉन्ग, यू विल हैव टू फोकस ऑन एक्सरसाइजिंग। उसका मतलब ये होगा कि या तो आपको सुबह जल्दी उठना पड़ेगा या शाम को आपको एक्सरसाइज का टाइम बनाना पड़ेगा। एंड ऑब्वियसली यू विल हैव टू गिव अप अ लिटिल बिट ऑन योर सोशल लाइफ। इफ़ यू वांट टू be thinner, then you will have to give up junk food। और उसका मतलब ये नहीं, सिर्फ गिविंग अप ऑफ जंक फूड नहीं है, you will have to give up on the people and the situations who push you towards it। If you want more energy, you will have to choose sleep over social media, which I think is a big deal nowadays। But ये होगा कि जैसे ही आप ये choices करेंगे, these choices, these decisions will be yours, and following them will be your responsibility and not someone else's। As of me, my definition of health is not just absence of disease but presence of life, and I choose to be present in my life as someone who is positive and productive। ये मेरी पहली definition है। और मेरी दूसरी definition somewhat tweak हुई है after I met Prateek, which is to be thin and strong, and it has got nothing to do with vanity and everything to do with a promise which we made to each other very early in our relationship, and that is that we will not be a reservoir of disease, and we will not put our family and friends through that harrowing experience of seeing us suffer। तो ये 2 मेरी डेफिनेशन है हेल्थ की, और इसके बेसिस पे ही मेरी डेली चॉइसेस होती हैं। इट डजंट मीन दैट आई डोंट फेल और फॉल, बट आई एम क्विक टू पिक माई सेल्फ अप एंड बी ऑन ट्रैक। तो ये तो रही मेरी बात। अब I think Prateek would want to add something to this.
Thank you, Sudipta. You have covered almost everything that I could think of about health. Barring two things, I would like to add those two bits to your story. We just don't want to be fit for each other, we want to be sexy for each other. And secondly, both of us have a pathological, morbid fear of looking like the average Lala and Lali about the town. So, I begin my discourse on health by stating two very obvious things which I'm sure you will agree with. One is the fundamental law of the universe. Every action has a reaction. Nothing happens without no reason. Pertaining to health, you would know it's not just that you have turned 40 so that you've got blood pressure. Or, oh, we've got heart disease, I just don't know how. Or I became a diabetic, I just didn't know how. Nothing happens without a reason. Number two, fundamental law of health is that your body is forever trying to be healthy. It's trying its best to work optimally. Whether you're eating a pizza or a butter chicken and naan, or you're having a broccoli with roasted chicken. Everything inside you, you only have to see, if you are scientifically oriented, I would recommend, see the Emden-Meyerhof Parnas pathway of glucose metabolism. It's so beautiful, and there are millions of such processes happening inside the body. Enzymes working in such beautiful harmony that you will be stunned and be amazed what your body is doing every moment of its existence. Now coming to health. When I was contemplating and Sudipta proposed that I speak on health, a lot of words starting with the alphabet D came forth. I just ran into them. The first word is dignity. It's very obvious. Health and dignity are intertwined. If you're healthy, you are dignified. If you are of ill health, you lose your dignity. I've seen children abandoning their parents because the parents became frail and unhealthy as they advanced in age. And it is happening right in front of us. But what is dignity? It's self-respect. Now, you cannot just ask for respect. Oh, I'm self-respecting. You have to give something in return to get respect. You cannot just seek respect. And whom are you seeking respect from? Not the world outside. Your self-respect is actually a transaction with the universe. And this transaction is that you give respect to the universe, which means you acknowledge the gift that the universe has given you, this beautiful body with its Emden-Meyerhof Parnas pathway of glucose metabolism and so many other processes inside of you, which is keeping you going despite every effort from your end to disrupt it. Right? So this dignity is actually the real spiritual journey. You give dignity, you get dignity. As simple as that. And if you are so daft that you still haven't got me, just go and visit a hospital and see how great men, the Ozymandias of the world, have fallen into, face down, into land. 3 years ago, in 2020, I had a hernia surgery, and what I saw in the hospital, even though I have been to the hospital many times with my father, with my father-in-law, and with my mother, and I have stayed with them, and every time all these great men around me were, their dignity was just laid bare. Anyway, moving on. The second word associated with health is denial. Again, a multi-meaning word. Denial, denying what? Denying all that is unnecessary. To be healthy, you have to deny certain temptations which have no value to your body. There are plenty. You just have to visit a grocer's shop. All the biscuits, the Maggies, the fruit juices, and all those things. One thing I have also learned is, and in my journey, in our journey, we realize the most unhealthy people we encounter are in denial of their existence. And they have the audacity to question our health journey by saying, "Oh, what you're doing, is it healthy? Is it not unhealthy to have no fruit juices?" So the best way is to overcome this denial is to install a full-length mirror and have a good look at yourself. See your fuselage. If you are 5 kilos overweight, remember one thing before you rush to strangle my neck. Remember one thing: you are metabolically already broken. 5 kilos of extra weight upon you is putting stress on your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your lungs as well, your whole circulatory system. Because extra blood vessels have to be created to feed that fat. You already are metabolically broken. You can wrap that paunch with a fancy t-shirt or a shirt or a sari or the brightest of saris, but there's no denying the fact that you are unwell, already unwell. And the best part is, if you deny that responsibility of looking after yourself, you'll only be worse than before. So this is for me and Sudipta as well, we don't deny ourselves the responsibility of looking after our health. The next word, beginning with the alphabet D, associated with health, is distance. Distance is how far are you from where you began. We began when we were pretty young.
Yeah, in our late 20s, and now we are in our early 50s. So yeah, quite a lot of.
Yes. So right now I'm wearing trousers with a waist size that I used to wear in my college in 1986. It's difficult to find trousers my waist size. So that way I have covered a lot of distance, relatively. Now, how I covered it is keeping a distance from ignorance and indifference. Indifference is much more dangerous, another word with a D, than ignorance. If you're just ignorant about something, you just don't know. I mean, you can make mistakes. But indifference, not wanting to know, is very, very dangerous as far as health is concerned. People who outsource their health are really flirting with an accident or a sudden change of events. We like to keep a distance from nutritional nonsense. Maggi, momo, maida, pizza, fruit juices, etc. Biscuits, most important. Also, we like to keep a distance, even though they are still friends, from those who ridicule us, make fun of us, or question this lifestyle of health. So remember one thing, even if it is family or friend who is making fun of you or ridiculing you because you are making an effort of not taking that second helping of rice, dismiss them as just mediocre.
Another word with D, dismiss them.
Dismiss them. Keep a distance from them. Even if they are family, let me tell you. Mediocrity's fundamental objective is to pull you down.
True.
The only time mediocrity gets off the couch is to defend itself. That's why you see mediocrity everywhere. You have to first and foremost maintain a distance from mediocrity. After these 4 Ds, or many more,
Hidden Ds,
I come to E. And that is, health is associated with ethics. Again, it is that attitude of gratitude I spoke about, how we are thankful to the universe for what it has given us. Every family has a set of ethics or set of principles on which it stands. Our set of ethics is to be better at or becoming better at whatever we do. Hell, I try to vacuum clean my floor better the next morning, or I try to beat Isabel, the chessbot, every time I play her. Besides painting and trying my luck at the guitar, Sudipta practices music every day for 2 hours at least, and then she practices guitar as well. She writes, she tries to be better, makes an effort to be better, and health and our very existence, our physical existence, is an intrinsic part of that set of principles. So it's a lifestyle which includes exercise, which includes food, which includes sleep, and also our interpersonal relationships, including with our cats and dogs outside as well. So that is the set of ethics. If health is not a part of your fundamental ethics, you need to have a paradigm shift, because everything else is linked with it.
Absolutely.
Lastly, I would like to make a confession. Sudipta said that it's not about vanity for her. That is not the case with me. I am Vale. I have achieved a six-pack with one vein visible, and somewhere around, I must be around 9-10% body fat level. I'm being conservative.
Yeah, you are.
I have to drop 3% more. I want to be 7% body fat.
You are somewhere there, I think.
I maybe, yes.
Yeah.
I can feel it, but there's my skin around the navel is not onion thin. So that is what I want to be, you know. Now you may ask, is it healthy? I don't care. I don't care. So for me it is healthy, and I will tighten up on my food, on my exercise and my sleep, and I will achieve it. So that is my idea of health.
So I think we have kind of covered everything that we wanted to speak about, और हमने काफ़ी comprehensively आपको हमारी journey के बारे में बता दिया. Now before I end, I would just want to add one thing. प्रतीक के इतने सारे D सुन के मुझे भी याद आया कि मैंने भी एक D पे मुझे emphasize करना है. वो है don't be disconnected from your body. Do not outsource your health decisions. आप ज़िंदगी के कोई भी important decisions outsource नहीं करते किसी और को regarding your career, regarding your money, regarding your relationships. So I don't think you should outsource your health decisions also. So before you Google कि भाई latest healthy trend क्या है, या आप किसी दोस्त को फ़ोन करके पूछे भाई पता करो कि सबसे अच्छी fat loss की meals कहाँ मिलती हैं, या जो भी आपके तरीके हैं trends को follow करने का, उनको ना follow करें. बाहर देखने से पहले sit down with yourself and define health. And I'm telling you, start there. You will have a wonderful, beautiful, happy and healthy journey. So cheers to that, and thank you for watching this video. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Thank you.